Okay, this app is called Mega Construx. So it's just this red one that looks like Legos here. So when that screen opens, we've got, again, create, movie gallery, or tutorial. So I'm going to go right to create and show you how easy it is to do this. So right away, it gives us a title card. We've got a few different options we can pick from. Well, there's not many. I like this gray one, this second one. So let's click on movie name then, and let's be so original and let's call it stop motion. Color looks good, font looks good. That fits with kind of the look of the card. Enter text. So that just asks for our name. So I'm just gonna, put my name here. Okay, so then we just click OK. It's going to ask us if we've got stuff saved in the library or if we want to start this from the camera. So we want to just choose camera. And then right away, we can see exactly what I've got on the table here. So I've just spelled out the word stop motion and put a couple cars on there. So I was going to have the car go through and then just have the letters kind of go off the screen as well. So on the right hand side, we can play. Well, there's nothing to play yet. We can focus, so it just makes sure we focus. And that button just lets you go full screen, so you don't need to see the menu. So again, yeah, just tap screen to take photos, it says. I like to take 2 photos each time just to kind of make sure it's good. And then I'm adding extra frames as well then. This program's really neat. There it is, because it'll allow, it didn't show before. I had to wait till I move something. See with this slider, then I'm adding an onion skin so I can see how much I've moved this red car. There was the original, and then here's where I'm moving it. So you can see exactly how far you've moved it. So really handy feature. So I'm going to take a photo again, take another photo, and then I'm just going to kind of keep moving this car across the screen. So, I mean, it's obviously entirely up to me if I'm going to just have this car go first or then start the letters moving. Maybe what I'll do instead is have the silver car at the top of the screen drive through and maybe make the letters move because it'll crash into them. So maybe I'll just move the red car all the way across first. So again, this is quite time consuming. That's why I've set it up on a table so I don't have to bend down as far. I'm not sitting in a chair because that might be too much movement, but again, depending on what you're doing, might be important to be comfortable and be able to make these minor adjustments while sitting down. So maybe I'll have the gray cars, the silver car start moving and the red one. So I'll just get the red one to go right off of the camera view, but also keep moving the silver one down. It can crash into the T. So it looks like by the next shot, I'm gonna have the red car totally out of the way. So I don't have to worry about the red car anymore. There's that one. Have the gray car maybe spin a bit. Okay, now that they're completely off, I'm just going to do a couple more there, just to have a nice blank canvas there. Now I'm going to go to OK. It's saving. It shows me all of the frames there. I can add sounds. So these are free and included. The problem with these sounds, though, they're all whatever length they are. So if you start it in the title, it'll play into it and it'll just sort of stop randomly depending how long that clip is. So again, what I like to do is export this, put it into a video editor where I can add sounds there, and then it's much more precise. Okay, so I'm just going to hit OK again. It asks me for credits at the end. Director, me, sure. I can add then co-director, photographer, actors. I don't need any of those, so I'm just going to click OK. And then it'll render the movie. I will speed this up, just so we're not waiting for it. And then the final video you'll see, I'll show the video just as it is with no sound, and then also just add some really basic sounds into it as well. But that is Mega Construx, and that's how easy it is to do a stop motion animation. So just to save it then, to proceed, slide right using 3 fingers. Oh, then I didn't do it right, okay. To proceed, slide right using 3 fingers. There we go, okay. So now it'll just automatically save it to my photos library.